Hello and welcome to the Position Motion Maps video tutorial. Here we're going to look at two graphs and we're going to draw motion maps for them. So let's start by getting an arrow ready. The x-axis down here is time. So this is 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, so on. And this is position running up the y-axis in meters. So it looks like our meters max out at about 4 meters here. So that means our motion map down here should max out at about 4 meters. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's look at this segment right here, the AB segment. So it takes 2 seconds to get to 3 meters. So that's 1.5 meters per second. So let's draw an arrow. Starting at 0, we'll go 1 and a half, if I can get this straight, a half meters right there. And then we're going to go another 1.5 meters until we get to 3 meters, because there's 1, 2, 3 meters right there. Then we're going to take another 2 seconds to get up to 4 meters right there. So I need to take 2 seconds. Each arrow is a second. So 1, a little longer, and 2. So they're supposed to be the same size. So I'll make that a touch shorter. Looks like, oh, those are the same size. And then we are going to come back down to 3 meters. And it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds to get back down to 3 meters. So let's see here. We're coming back down. We got to make these really small. And there's getting to 3 meters. Let's push that in there. There we are. So this set of arrows is segment AB. This set of arrows is segment BC. And these 4 arrows right here is segment CD. So looks like the long arrows are when you're moving the fastest and the short arrows are when you're moving the slowest. So there's motion map number 1. All right. Now we're going to try motion map number 2. So looks like we're going to go as high as 6 meters this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it's going to take 1 second to get to 6 meters. So that's just one arrow, because each arrow is a second. So one arrow all the way up to 6. Double check that 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then looks like we're going to come back to 3 meters, and it's going to take 2 seconds. 1, 2. So we got to go back to 3 meters. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to take 2 seconds. So it looks like 1.5 meters each second. So there's us returning to 3 meters. Now we're going to head in the positive direction again, up to 4 meters, and that's going to take 2 seconds. So we're at 3 and we need to get to 4. If we're trying to get to 4 meters in 2 seconds, we want to go half a meter every second. So, whoops, there we go. So there's our segment AC, here's BD, and here is BD. And now we're going to stay at 4 meters for 1 more second. So we're going to draw a dot to show that we're staying. That dot's a little big. Shorten it up. Right, there's a dot right there. So there's a dot at, this should be at 4, right there, at 4 meters. So the object starts at a position of 0, travels 6 meters in 1 second, so 1 arrow for that 1 second, heads backwards for 2 seconds, because 2 seconds of heading backwards, and then heads forwards for 2 seconds, 1, 2, and then stays still. We have to make a dot for staying still. If you make an arrow, then that means that the position must have changed, either positive or negative. So to keep the position the same, we'll just make it a dot. All right. Thank you for watching the Position Motion Maps video tutorial.